What's up, hoes? This is the East Park Podcast. My name is Xavier.
My name is Kylie.
My name is Paige.
My name's Kenny.
Back at it again, you already know Chad.
Bro, you sound like a fucking auction dealer.
I can talk pretty fast, if need be.
For the fourth time, if you don't know that song, is I Tried by Machine Music. Paige don't do it.
Machine.
Oh my god.
It's
like a system.
Fuck off.
Just a quick update on the giveaway. Again, the winner for that Amazon Echo Dot you viewers are looking at on the table here will be decided on the May 3rd episode. So get your shout outs in. Once again, shout us out on Instagram and Instagram only. 5 per account will go in our jar. East Park? Yeah, East Park giveaway. Hashtag that on Instagram and you'll be in the drawing for a Amazon Echo Dot. So, fucking let's get to this goddamn show.
So, May 3rd, right? I believe Paige has a special date on May 2nd.
What's up on May 3rd?
Don't you,
May 2nd?
Paige?
What's on May 2nd?
May 2nd?
What's going on May 2nd? She's got court.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
She got court to go
Yikes.
to.
Why do you have to go to court?
Well, listen, it's been a bad day. Real bad day. So, I'm coming off Lincoln Avenue onto Oakwood, and I'm turning left. I looked maybe fucking 3 times both ways. I see no fucking car. No car whatsoever. So when I went to merge into the other lane, I feel boom, like a bump. And I fucking side hit a car. And I was like, you have to be fucking joking me. Like, this can't be going on right now. I
Wait,
gotta
so-
give him his fucking money to his barbershop.
Did you like shortcut your turn or something?
I don't know if the person came out somewhere and I didn't see them coming right out of like a different drive, or they sped up and I didn't like see that and I hit them. It's a really fucking weird situation.
So you were turning left and you like merged into the next lane, the farther lane.
Mhm.
Okay, I hear you.
So luckily no one got hurt, but
So it sounds like to me the person on the opposite side of the road might have been turning right, and they stayed in the right lane around the same time that you were turning left into the left lane, but
I
you're
don't
getting
know.
over into the right lane.
it was just weird because you didn't see them.
Right.
And the fucked up part is she's like, this has happened to me before.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe
Nice.
it's your fucking fault then.
Are your headlights was her headlights on maybe or not? I don't know.
No, this is like daylight.
Broad
This is
daylight.
today.
Oh my god.
Today, yeah.
So
What
what
color
was the
car was
outcome
it?
of it?
I don't even know, Acura, I think. What?
What was the outcome of it?
Well,
Color?
she got off free. Didn't even get cited.
Yikes.
Cop didn't let us like exchange fucking info.
Okay.
So we had to call the fucking department to get the police report for the info. I had to call my insurance, explain what happened on my side.
So what, you got the blame for it?
They basically blamed me and ticketed me, so I have to go to court now. Probably have to pay like almost a $200 fine.
Damn.
Wait, so you hit?
Yikes.
Damn.
They hit you, or you hit them?
This kind of sounds like it was simultaneous.
It's basically my fault because they had the straightaway and
Yeah,
I
that's
was
true.
turning left.
Gotcha.
So I'm fucked.
Even though they were turning right and there was a car.
Right.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Did they have a
It's
stop
almost
sign?
like her turn was already completed and then they
Because
came
I
out of
have
fucking
the
nowhere.
smallest fucking dent in my car. They have more damage on their car, which is like doesn't make sense.
So I think they might be taking it as you probably merged into a car without, like, yeah, it's fucked up that you didn't see the car, but like the fact that you made the action to get over another lane
Yeah.
while they were already there is what probably makes it your
Basically,
fault.
it's $74 for fucking court fee, and it goes up to $150 in a fine.
The court system is like the biggest club like fee ever. Like,
They fucking
nigga,
take
we gonna
so
pay
much.
you $80 to get in here.
Right.
Like, we got
God.
a entry fee.
Right.
That
What
was
color
bullshit.
was the car?
It was silver, like mine.
Probably blended in.
I was just like,
I thought it was mine.
I was
I
like,
thought it was my own
and the
car.
fucked up part is like when the cop came, he like sounded like he was joking. He's like, "Is anybody injured?" And the girl laughed, and then I laughed. I said, "Oh yeah, my leg's really broken." He straight looked at me like, I was like, "I'm just fucking joking with you.
Jesus.
No one's fucking hurt. Just shut up.
All right.
Cite me already.
Well, Kenny, you sound like you had a good little story about Chad this week or
dude,
something
no.
happened.
Saturday.
I don't know what he's talking
Saturday
Here
was
we go.
420, right?
about. Oh, my.
Oh boy. Hey,
I don't know about this one.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. All right. So Saturday was 420. You know.
Dude, I'll tell the story. What
No,
the
no,
fuck?
no. I want to tell a story.
All right, from
So
your
fucking-
perspective and then mine.
So I don't remember Chad like ever leaving, but Chad bought a new bong like a couple days before 420, and he bought it for
Water bowl?
420.
Water.
Water
sorry.
pipe. Water pipe.
Water pipe. Don't
Water
fucking
pipe.
arrest me.
We
bought
live in
it-
LA, guys.
He bought this bong like this big, something like that. It was like what, $60,
It was $50, yeah.
$50, and he bought like new lighter and shit. Bought some bud. To
yeah, you brought
celebrate.
the kit.
Yeah.
I got the whole setup, bro, for
And-
420. I wanted to have a good night.
fucking midnight. He said, "It's 420, boys."
I would literally turned on my camera
Start-
on Discord, if you know what that is, and I'm ready, dude. I'm
And
going.
he's fucking chiefing, whatever, whatnot. And I don't remember Chad ever leaving. I just remember like him not being there. And we were in like a Discord call with his friend Jake, and Jake's a cool dude, whatever. And
Shout out
Chad,
to Jake.
Chad left.
Quick. I haven't talked to Jake since that night
Okay.
for like a whole year.
So it's a
Whoa.
nice little reunion with them.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
It was supposed
So
to be.
Chad leaves. He's going down to get food, you know, as high people do. They
Okay.
fucking get hungry.
Right.
And me and Jake are just like joking around, whatnot. Well, where's Michael? I think he left this and this. And like Jake's a weird dude for one. Like
Jake is a very.
He's like
It's hard
that
to
guy who's
explain.
just always joking about everything all the time. Like that guy who's
It's-
just
it's
like,
not-
yeah, dude, and I was
Jake-
jerking off on my mom's face, like that kind of guy. Like he's funny, but like some of the shit he says, it's like, damn,
joke.
dude.
Man, I've known Jake a pretty long time. He's definitely one of those. I don't want to call it a god complex, but it's not. I'm getting some weird
thing-
vibes like that.
The thing is, he's seen me. Like we went to the same school. He's seen me. I've never seen this dude in my life. I don't even know what he looks like. But
changed
he's like,
his
yeah, I know
whole
Kenny.
appearance.
I sat behind him in this class. I didn't know this guy existed. Anyway, we're chilling, laughing it up, and all I hear is, "Oh, Michael! God damn it!"
Was that
It's
my
Michael's
mom?
dad.
Was that my? That was my
No.
mom. I think who said that.
Wait.
No, it was your dad.
No.
Was this him discovering that you had stunk up the whole house?
Yeah,
My
apparently,
room.
apparently his dad smelt it downstairs and was like,
So
"Do I smell weed?"
when I went
Why do I smell
downstairs, I went to go make some food and everything was chilling. I could smell it on myself. I knew I smelled because I'm an idiot, but
Do they not know you smoke?
my mom does.
Okay.
My
I thought
dad,
his
my
dad
dad
did.
knows.
But he just doesn't
He just
really
doesn't
speak of it.
approve.
Okay.
Yikes.
And God
Well-
damn it, Michael! He said,
All right, so the
he
reason
was
why
like, "Give me the
like,
stick." I was like, "What?"
So I went downstairs. I
Is
made the
Jack getting
food.
beat right now, bro. He said, "I just see like your dad's like so flustered, bro. His voice is high as shit. He's like." No, Michael, like that and shit, bro. Just over the mic, and then out of nowhere, Chad mutes the mic, and I was like, "Damn it, bro! I want to hear the
Yeah,
rest of this."
that was my mom who said that first thing.
you
That's
have that
when
recorded?
I needed the mic. No,
Really?
I didn't get it.
Are you
Damn.
sure? It
Yes.
sounded like your dad. dude.
Yes, I'm 100%.
Okay.
Damn, I wish that was recorded because I'd definitely like edit that into this episode.
You know what's
Dude,
actually
you
fucking
should've just kept it
hilarious? I
open.
had OBS open.
Did
It wasn't
record
recording, no.
Oh,
We could have used it as like a permanent drop for this
No.
episode. I mean, for this podcast.
Definitely.
God damn it.
But all right, so when I went downstairs, what was I making? I was making a ham and cheese hot pocket.
Clutch.
Clutch as shit.
Clutch.
2 minutes in the microwave,
Ooh.
easy. So I was like, not freaking out, 2 minutes. That's all it is, What's gonna happen in 2 minutes, right?
A lot.
Apparently, my whole fucking. All right, so my little brother and his dumb friend. Yes, Isaac, you're fucking dumb.
Shout out to Isaac.
I mean, I'm cool with Isaac. So,
Oh my god.
so they come upstairs. I don't know how they were baked, but they were baked. Off of a cart, probably. So, and they just looked at me, and they were making a lot of noise. Not a little bit of noise. My dad was already my dad's been sussing out for a while now about my little brother vaping and smoking and all that. Cause it's understandable. It's my little brother. He's still in high school.
How old's your little brother?
I don't know, dude. Like, he's a freshman. That's all I
damn.
know.
Okay.
How
so
old is that, mate?
14.
15.
Yeah,
I think
13,
he's
14.
15.
15.
October 3rd is his birthday.
15 sounds about right.
2003.
Holy
2003.
shit.
Maybe it was
My
2000.
little sister. Oh wait, no, my little sister was born in 2005.
2003.
And she's 12.
2005, I was 5.
So he's
So, yeah,
15. I think
yeah,
he's
15
15
sounds
or
about
not
right.
14. 14 or 15.
Sorry, guys. Our
born in
math is not the
2000?
most perfect and polished.
Oh, I was
just
I-
kidding. Then I was like 6 or 7.
Oh wait, yeah, duh. I'm 5 years older than. Yeah, he's 15. I'm 5 years
Okay.
older than him.
All
All
right,
right,
Chuck,
all right.
what's up?
So I knew my dad woke up because I heard the door open, and Alex is trying to act normal.
Chad's sweating at
I
this
was
point.
sweating at this point.
God damn.
Like low key nervous, right? So and he literally there's a wall, right? Imagine a wall. That's what he does. Like
Pops
just
out from
his
behind
head,
the wall.
Just his head.
Like Scooby Doo.
It's fucking just his head, Scooby Doo'd my ass, dude. And I could tell he knew something was up, dude, because he's walking around.
Motherfucker's playing
I wish
detective in the
you guys
house.
knew Chad's
Ju-
dad,
if my
bro.
dad is a very weird person,
Okay.
and he
Dude, I
does,
met
and
his dad
he was
once.
definitely he likes to drown himself in alcohol. So
Okay.
Same.
I've seen the.
I mean drown. So it's a
Carry
pretty
on.
serious drowning, right? He was drunk as fuck, so he's walking around going. I swear to God, dude. He's going around sniffing, dude, and he looks at me, and he goes, "Man, I swear I smell weed." Or no, he didn't say weed. I swear I smell marijuana.
Marijuana.
and I look at him, I'm like, I don't know, dude.
It's not
And my
me,
little
bro.
brother and his friend go back downstairs, and
Probably-
my hot pocket had 3 seconds left. That's how I knew it was almost done. I almost was scot free, dude. He goes downstairs and is like, he talks to my little brother and his friend because he's pretty suspicious, paranoid person, and
Dude, and you know your little brother was like
my little
"That's
brother,
Michael, bro."
my little brother didn't say anything because I was listening in as my hot pocket was finishing.
Yeah.
And my little brother goes, I don't know. Same thing, right? He comes back upstairs, he's sniffing around. And my hot pocket finishes, dude, and I'm like, oh.
I would have started like fanning that bitch so it takes over the smell of the fucking weed.
Sprays Axe everywhere.
But he's just staring at me, dude, and I was like, I know he's gonna say something. So I straight looked at him and I was like, what? And he goes, what do you mean, what? And I was like, well, you already know. Do I have to spell it out for you?
You already.
That's really what I said. And he goes like, and he didn't say anything. He's just looking at me with his pissed off self already. And I was like, after I said, do you need me to spell it out? I started walking up the stairs. He followed me, of course. My mom was awake for some reason. I don't fucking know.
She smelled it too.
She followed me as well. And my room stunk like shit.
Oh fuck.
To be fair, I didn't open the window. Well, I know the windows were open, but I usually like sit next to the window when I do it. But
you was feeling bold that night.
I was feeling a little bit bold because I was 420 and I wanted to have a great night and show.
Hey, you know what's funny about that?
What?
If like I was in that situation and I turned around and looked at my dad and said, "What?" and he was like, "What do you mean, what?" I would have been like, dramatic pause. You want a match?
Oh my god. But he comes
What,
upstairs.
Dad? You
he's
trying to smoke
and
or
he,
what?
he's caught me before, and he took my bowl last time.
Oh, I would have been sick.
Took the bowl, but he gave it back to me, and he was like, "You know what? I can't stop you." And I was like, I thought everything was okay. Like, okay, you gave it back to me, so I mean, like,
Yeah,
So what do you think I'm gonna do with it?
yeah.
Just stare at it?
But
Up
he
my
comes
ass.
upstairs and he's like,
Smoke
"Give me
tobacco.
it now," and all this other shit. So I
So-
I give him the jar with the bowl in it and the bag and the weed that I bought in it. Not my bong. He didn't know I still have that. But we started arguing, and somewhere along, he threw the jar, right? Like dead ass threw it. It broke along with the bowl. My mom started to clean it up real clutch. By the way, she threw it away in my trash can with my bag of weed in it.
Nice.
She's like,
She,
Right, her mom was like,
it's 420.
but basically, like the best
mom's
way to
high.
sum it up without giving you guys like in-depth details is basically every roast that he tried to hit me with. Yes, like literal roast. Like I'm talking. Like
It
he
was
tried
like being
roasting.
childish and
Like
shit.
being childish. Like I'll give you an example. Ready? Ooh, you gonna move into another house with your stoner friends?
God damn.
That's
Yo,
what he said.
God damn.
And
Why do
I
I-
told, and like he was just yelling at me like, "Oh, you got to get the fuck out of here. You can't do this here. You got to move out." And I was like, "Okay, that was my plan anyways." Like I'm like that was honest, been my plan forever.
He was baffled.
After I said like, "Okay, that's fine." He just didn't know how to handle that.
You know what's funny? The way he just said that, like he did that impersonation. I've never heard
It
your
looks
dad
like
talk.
Trump, doesn't it?
I literally have never heard your dad talk before, but you've convinced me that is exactly how he sounds. Like,
When I like that, he was doing the whole child voice and everything, like
God
with his
damn.
fucking okay signs.
My mom does that shit.
And I don't know, dude. There's some other shit, but like
pretty much. it was just,
every roast that he tried to come at me with, I hit him with a more logical, low key roast.
Yeah. I feel it.
See, that surprises me today. Like, you're 20 years old. I feared my parents. My parents drug tested me at like fucking 14 to
God
fucking
damn, dude.
17
I
years
mean,
old.
for me, it's a little different because I don't give a fuck what he thinks. But
I mean, I hid my shit till I was like 19 years old.
dude, I have my bong sitting right out.
No, I hid my shit in a bush. And my dad goes, I found your stash.
Yeah, I was cutting the
And
shrubs.
I was like,
I
I'm
found
like,
more than
"My
shrubs.
I was like, my stash? He was like, your stash? I'm like, what is that? What are you doing with your hand?
Are you okaying me? Like,
And he was
you
like,
just hit a 3 from deep? Like, what the?
he's like, your stash? I'm like, what is my stash? And he's like, Jesus, your weed. I was like,
Just say the word, damn it.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, what about it? He's like, I thought he was gonna be like, get out of my house, you're not allowed. And he goes,
You want a
are
match?
you? He's like, are you fucking dumb? I said,
Oh,
what?
dude.
And he goes, why would you put it in the bushes? You're gonna get spores in your lungs.
Oh my
I was like,
god.
so you don't care I smoke weed? You're fucking 20. Why the fuck would I care? I'm like,
True.
well, fuck it. If you don't care, I don't care. Smoking
True.
it now.
That's
Kai, how was your weekend? Or week?
Ooh, I want to hear this one. You always got something new to say about it.
I don't know if I have anything new this week.
Oh,
Fucking-
you ain't gonna elaborate on your new best friend at work?
Ooh, the one?
The one.
Yikes.
Juan.
The one that's above me.
Yikes.
She just grinds my gears.
It's a girl now?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Wait,
T last time.
how many levels above you? You talking like
Just
assistant
one.
or the?
Assistant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, she just. I don't even remember what happened. What even happened?
I don't know. Somebody got yelled at. That
Girl.
somebody didn't take that well.
For anyone who just was wondering what's going on, Kenny just farted.
What?
Continue going.
God damn it, dude.
Oh, dude, it fucking stinks, bro.
Yeah, well, my ass. Today I'm gonna be your host, with the most,
Okay.
away from the roast.
I didn't mean to derail.
Zay, do
the-
you want to
I
continue?
didn't mean to
Yeah, let's
derail the
go.
podcast.
What even happened? I don't know.
She yelled at you or
just-
something like
she
that in front of some customers?
I can't remember why. I'm like,
Wow, this situation.
Long story
sounds
short,
similar.
right now.
Kylie like called me and she said she was upset because like she was yelling at her in front of some customers for
Oh.
not being having certain thing.
It didn't smell in the first place.
shit, like, okay, so Easter week, busy as fuck. Like, we were doing like $40,000 a day.
Oh, we were busy too.
And, like, she, like, the freezer was empty. And, like, you know my nature. I'm like, okay, freezer
Right.
this, freezer that. Let me fill this shit. It's empty. And there's shit in the back. So I go back there and I grab some stuff. I put it on a U-boat. That's empty. I bring it out. And she's like, no, I need you in the cooler. I have someone in the freezer tonight. I need you stocking cooler. I go and I take a picture of how the cooler looks. And I take a picture of the section of the freezer that is literally empty. Like the coffin to the
coffin.
rack. Like,
I gotcha.
empty. Take a picture of both and I send it to Bill and I'm like, this is what your little friend is telling me to do. I'm just saying it's gonna look like shit tomorrow because she literally will not let me stock. Like she's yelling at me.
Like
What?
literally yelling. At you?
Like literally yelling at me. And I'm like just trying to stock this shit. She just pissed me off. Long story short, she's just a dumb bitch. And her last day is Friday.
Nice.
What? Really?
I'm so
Friday
fucking
the
excited.
movie. That's a fucking funny ass movie.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is her last day Friday? Unless she's just leaving, or
Yeah, she just put her notice in a couple weeks ago.
Oh, bro, I thought you said her last name was for Friday.
Her last day.
Oh, I must have been
Interesting.
happy for you.
All right,
Yeah,
well
I'm
that puts us
excited
right on
about it.
time. Gonna do something fun.
Oh boy, you always have something
Oh.
fucking new, and I'm always
Ooh.
so
Yeah.
scared for it.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for
My
it, bro.
pants are going to be peed in.
So
What's wrong with you?
There's a lot of things wrong with
the
me,
fuck?
Kylie. Don't fucking judge.
all right. So this week we have something new. It is called Fortunately Unfortunate.
What?
What's
this?
Yeah, something
Okay.
a little fun for you guys.
Does not brief us. Just saying.
Yeah, I gave him no heads up on this at all, like always.
He never does.
So basically, I'm gonna try to explain this the best way I
Would you
can.
rather fuck your mom or get fucked by your
No,
dad?
God damn it!
Would you want your friends to see you?
Oh my God.
fucking,
Oh my
like,
god.
Oh yeah.
Or explosive shits. No.
Fucking your cat or dog next weekend.
Hobknockers.
All right. So basically, what's gonna happen is I will come up with a topic. I have a list of topics written down right here.
What's that drawing on the back, bro?
I have it's a map to let me know how this rotation goes in this
Looks
game.
like an
Oh, okay.
infection.
Basically, what's going to happen is I will start off and I'm going to give an example. Getting a flat tire will be the topic.
Okay.
All right.
Kylie just had a flat tire a few weeks ago and that sucked. So basically, I would start off by saying, making a positive out of it and going, fortunately,
No.
because I got a flat tire,
Oh, no, you're right.
I whatever. And then the next person will go, but unfortunately, because I got a flat tire, I whatever.
So, it's like
So you have to
improv?
say, when you say fortunately, you have to say something positive about that.
Okay.
But then when you say unfortunately, you have to say something negative about it.
So, like, for example, fortunately, I got a flat tire, so I got to sleep in until the tire shop opened.
Right. And then I would say, come back, the
Unfortunately.
next person in line and go, unfortunately, having a flat tire sucks because I could have got that flat tire while I was halfway to work.
Or
Okay.
I was late to work.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Or, you were late to work, period.
And then what?
Yeah, but if you're
Each
halfway,
person
it'd be lit.
We'll have 2 strikes. I will give you 15 seconds
I'm
to say you're
confused.
fortunately or unfortunate.
You just make something up.
You have to make something up, but it has to be under that topic.
So it has to be about
Gotcha.
the tire.
Right. Well,
so one
the
makes
the
person
topic.
makes it positive.
Right.
And then they make it positive, but you have to make it negative.
Right.
Gotcha.
So fortunately means the positive. Unfortunately means the negative about that topic. We will go
So-
around.
So, wait,
Go
wait,
ahead.
wait.
So would you go? You'd be fortunate. He'd be unfortunate,
Unfortunate.
and then I'd be fortunate.
Fortunate.
again?
Unfortunate.
About the tire.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, all about the same topic?
Right.
Fucking hell.
So that's why we get 15 seconds, and we're gonna go around twice because when we go around twice, we both get a fortunate and unfortunate,
So, wait.
and you get 2 strikes.
My question
Doesn't
is.
matter how long it is.
15 seconds.
Okay. But
You get 15 seconds to say. No, it doesn't matter how long you say it,
Yeah.
just as long as you start
If you don't
saying
say
it.
anything, you get a strike.
So, is it
Right.
all about the flat tire?
No, it's gonna be. Told you I had.
No, I'm
Topics
saying
written
like
down.
one round.
Yeah.
Each person talks
Yes.
about the tire.
Yes.
Okay.
It could be anything.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
It's kind of got to make sense to the tire.
Right. You can't just be like, fortunately, I got a
Oh,
flat
what
tire,
to
so
do,
I ate
yeah.
eggs. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's like you had more time to eat eggs or something like that, or whatever. But it has to, like, the flow of it has to make sense.
Okay.
All right. So now that we got that out the way, let's get into this game.
See how this goes.
Let's see.
I'm feeling that one.
All right. The first word is work.
Okay.
Just
Just
work.
work?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the topic. Work. All right. So fortunately, I work, or I go to work to pay my bitch ass bills. Chad, you got unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I have to work to pay the bills.
All right, you got unfortunately.
But fortunately, I make $100,000 a year.
Okay.
100 grand a year.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
Paige.
I go to work to hear all these fucking customers' problems.
Kylie, fortunately.
Fortunately, I like to hear my customers' problems.
Unfortunately, I have to go out to fucking cars when it's like 20 degrees outside.
So unfortunately,
Mhm.
fortunately, at work, dude, fuck, I got like 7 seconds. Work is fortunately able, dude, I'm fucking failed.
That's a strike, bro. That's a strike.
Right.
I don't know. I want to put on the spot. I panic.
That's a strike for
All
Chad.
right, let me calm down. Go ahead, Ken.
Go ahead, Kenny. You got it. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I missed my grandma's funeral because I had to work.
Jesus. Fortunately, Paige.
Fortunately, when I I go to work, I make new friends all the time
All
in
right.
random places.
Fuck your grandma.
Unfortunately, Kylie.
Unfortunately, I have to drive an hour to work.
And
Well done.
finally, fortunately, I'm not a bum living on the street because of my job.
Big lit.
All right, so into the first
I panicked.
into the first round, we got Chad with 1 strike, and everybody else is on
Zay, you went 3 times.
on a clear board. Did I?
Yeah.
I did.
Fortunately,
So it
unfortunately.
should end on you. We're gonna iron the kinks out for this game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the second topic is iPhones.
You can drink the rest
I know you don't have an iPhone. You got an iPhone?
We all got iPhones.
What? I don't have an iPhone.
You got an iPhone? Why did I think you didn't have an iPhone?
Because he's a broke bitch.
I've had an iPhone since freshman
Pays all his
year.
money towards his car.
All right, so fortunately,
Yeah, I had an iPhone since freshman year. That's a damn
iPhone.
lie. Maybe sophomore year.
I think I got it like halfway through freshman year.
No, because I was your friend. No.
just
Are
forget your
you?
friendship.
Yes.
What now?
Anyway,
Anyway,
Alright, so-
fortunately.
Fortunately for iPhones. Fortunately, iPhones save all my nudes.
So I'm unfortunate. Unfortunately, iPhones have to update like fucking every 2 weeks, dude.
Okay. Fortunately.
Fortunately, Zay's iPhone is connected to my cloud, and I get all of his news.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, my fucking maps are so fucking stupid. It puts me to the other side of the road, which I'm not on. So
Okay.
fortunately, it's not an Android.
True.
Can we
Unfortunately,
get a bitch, please?
when my memory is full, it acts like an Android.
That's facts. You just did unfortunate.
Yes.
Fortunately, iPhones are very useful when it comes to listening to our podcast.
Ooh, fire! Advertisement.
It's unfortunate that no one listens to our podcast.
How does that relate to an iPhone? That's a strike.
That should be a strike.
That's a
What?
strike.
Oh, can I? All right.
Nope, nobody did. I have a
Unfortunately,
strike, you have a
no
strike.
one uses their iPhone to listen to our podcast.
I get it. Okay. We'll let it slide just this time. Because we get what you're saying.
Fortunately.
Fortunately, Paige.
fortunately, I have so many songs on my phone. I can listen to whatever I want without using the radio. in my
Okay.
car.
Unfortunately, do you pay for Apple Music?
Hell no,
Yes.
my mom does.
Wait.
I'm poor.
Unfortunately, do you pay for Apple Music? Is that really an unfortunate thing? Like, it's more of a
Yes.
question.
I mean,
Yeah, I do.
paying
you have
for
to
Apple
pay for
Music
it.
is definitely unfortunate.
I have
shitty.
paid
Yeah,
for
but that was
my
like a
music
question,
for
though.
Yeah.
7
Strike.
years.
Strike. I don't give a fuck. Mine got cleared. Strike.
Fuck you then.
She was trying to
I
roast
mean, I
me.
get what you're saying about
No, I
like.
wasn't trying to roast you.
I get what
I
you're
was
saying
being
about like
serious.
it being an unfortunate thing about having to pay Apple Music, even though Apple.
Like, I only paid $1,000 for my phone. The least I can get is free music.
Right? dude?
Okay, I get what you're saying. We'll let that slide.
Thank you.
Topic number 3: stepping in dog shit.
What could be fortunate about that?
Yeah.
Well,
what
you
could
better
be
start
fortunate?
thinking. Fortunately, I just gained a new color for my shoe that I didn't have before.
Fortunately, I stepped in dog shit.
Fortunately, I got a snack for later.
Unfortunately, Paige.
Unfortunately?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be smelling pretty bad for work.
God.
True.
Fortunately, it's no longer in my yard.
Unfortunately, I feel like I'm stepping in mud every time I step anywhere in the world. Bro, like shit is the
Was
worst
that
texture to step.
Unfortunately or fortunately?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately, I can spread the fertilizer. That's the best I could think of on the spot.
Chad, I mean, Kenny.
Unfortunately,
5, 4, 3, 2.
I
Strike.
don't have.
That's a strike, fam.
Hey, just accept it.
Fortunately, yeah, you're on.
Fortunately, I can make art with this dog poo.
Ooh,
Oh, that's your,
Ooh.
interesting.
Yikes.
It's a weird artist.
Unfortunately,
Or
Kyle.
niche.
Unfortunately, I have to go wash my shoes.
It
Yo,
works.
that was,
It works. It works.
That was a funny one.
Thanks, Kenny. I so funny.
All right, the next one is getting dumped.
Oh, lit.
All right.
Oh, lit, bro.
Fortunately, I ain't gotta talk to that crazy bitch no more.
Unfortunately.
I didn't like Kylie either.
Shit.
Get out! Wait, why would you have to get out of here? It's your house.
That's true.
Yeah, he's like, get the fuck out of here.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Getting dumped.
you have to work to get laid. Oh no, dude.
That's true. I mean, that's true.
Take on dates and shit.
Wait, what was the topic?
Getting dumped.
Fortunately, I don't have to listen to her parents anymore.
Okay.
I'm unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I have to meet new people and get comfortable with somebody.
Okay.
Wait, was that fortunately?
Unfortunate.
Oh. Fortunately, I get to meet new people.
Unfortunately, I don't get all the money back that I spent on dates.
Oh.
I'm unfortunate.
You're fortunate.
Fortunately.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, anything.
Dude, I'm coming to a blank. I
And
don't wanna
Chad
lose weight,
is
unfortunately.
Chad is on a strike too. He is out of the game.
So I'm unfortunately.
You are unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I have to use all these anal beads on myself.
Oh my god. Oh my
If you
god.
want to try them tonight, I can help you with that.
Oh, hello. I just got dumped recently.
Oh my god.
Trying to.
Want to exchange numbers?
Yeah.
You want to exchange
Put
anal
my
beads?
number in your phone.
great.
Hey, do you like?
Fuck. You like the tail ones?
Yeah, can we
want
like
the
connect them
furries?
to each other?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Kylie, unfortunately.
Let's
Can I
hear
just
it.
recover from that for a second?
You know how it feels when you say, weren't you in the same situation?
Okay, unfortunately. Oh, fuck, I don't
5.
know.
See, dude, now you just
Four.
and then you
No,
panic
like
when the
4
when the
seconds.
countdown.
All right.
Kai, you got a strike, fam.
Huh?
You got a strike.
Is that 2?
That's one.
That's cool.
That was 1. Oh yeah. We
I had something funny until Paige started talking, too.
The second this topic, this round or whatever, is hanging out with Caitlin Bennett.
So you start with fortunately.
Fortunately, when I'm hanging out with Caitlin Bennett, nobody's gonna pull up on me and rob me.
True.
She has her guns.
True. True.
Wait, what
Fair
did you
enough.
say?
Caitlin hanging out with Caitlin Bennett.
Okay, but what did you say about?
Fortunately, I don't have to worry about anybody robbing me because she's always strapped.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Unfortunately, while I'm kicking it with Caitlin Bennett, I have to smell shit all the time.
Fortunately.
Scratch that. Unfortunately, I have to change her diapers all the time.
Jesus Christ. Fortunately, Paige.
Fortunately, I get to hear people roast her in front of me.
Unfortunately, Kai.
Unfortunately, I have to be around Caitlin Bennett. I mean,
Pretty
be
good.
real.
Yeah, it's a pretty negative thing.
Oh,
Unfortunately, I might have a lot of black people mad at me.
Unfortunately, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Fortunately, she's a very
7.
independent woman, and I don't have to fight my own battles. Her battles, I should say.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to hear her fucking mouth yap.
Fortunately, Kai.
Fortunately.
7.
I get to smack the shit out of her.
Ooh.
Can I do
You'll be in
that?
perfect range.
Can.
Perfect.
All right.
Ooh, wait, can I give you a bat with it?
Hell yes.
So right now, Kenny has 1 strike. Kai has 1 strike. Everybody else is clear. Forgetting to put on deodorant. God damn.
I did that yesterday.
Fortunately, I can be in the same boat as Kenny.
Unfortunately, I have to be in the same boat as Zay.
God damn.
Fortunately.
Fortunately,
Wait, I forgot my deodorant?
you forgot to put it on.
deodorant today.
Fortunately, I can make people disappear and get away from me.
Damn.
It's true. Unfortunately, I stink.
Works.
See, God, he's like,
All right, just because I
Yeah.
did fortunately last time, I'm gonna do unfortunately this time, so we can all do a different one. Because I just remember there's 4 of us now. So unfortunately, if I go out, nobody's ever going to want to hold a conversation with me longer than 10 seconds.
It's already true.
Damn, we are tearing each other up this episode.
fortunately,
It's the alcohol.
I won't have anybody trying to talk to me for.
More
Wait,
than
what
10
did you even
More
say?
than 10 seconds.
For more than 10 seconds.
Unfortunately,
I don't like
Paige.
people.
Fortunately, wait. What is this again?
Unfortunately,
No, no, no.
you forgot to put
Uh,
on deodorant.
This is deodorant. You didn't put
forgot
deodorant
to
on
put it
today.
on?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my mom's gonna fucking bitch at me because she's taught me to be very cleansed.
Cleanse.
Very cleansed.
Fortunately, I'm saving money on not using deodorant.
Damn. All right, we're gonna call it this the last round or whatever, and we're gonna go. I'm gonna. This is great. Last round here. Meeting R. Kelly.
Who?
Meeting R. Kelly.
Who's that?
Oh my.
Hey, no way, bro.
We can't
It's a
do
remix
this.
of Ignition.
I think you should
High
choose a
Fresh
different-
Oh
Attention.
man,
Mama
Hold on,
rolling
I
that
gotta
body,
research
got
real
every man
fast.
in here wishing.
we don't have time for you to research,
R.
Paige.
Kelly.
Just choose a different one.
Let's
He
just do
pissed
it.
on some girl?
That
Wow,
one was good though.
I know.
Wait, he pissed on the girl.
Well, I do not even want to
When
go
I
down
walk
the.
up in the club,
We're not even gonna.
flirting.
It's
the one
it's
that's trying
too.
to go to a different country.
No, it's
Yeah,
yeah, that
yeah.
one, but it's
Oh, I
too
know who
long.
he is then.
Are you positive?
We've talked about him so many times.
All right.
Let's go.
So, meeting R. Kelly. Fortunately, God damn it.
I'm sorry.
Fortunately, the thing that's great about being with R. Kelly is that I will get a strike because I don't want to say anything fortunate about hanging out with R. Kelly. That's strike one for me.
Unfortunately, I also like to piss on a younger age children,
Oh!
and me and R. Kelly are going down for it.
It's just a joke, guys. Don't take it serious.
We do not condone any pissing on underage.
It's a joke.
Paige,
Fortunate.
fortunately.
Fortunately, you could piss on me.
Whoa. Gotta go. All right, and this has been the East Park Podcast.
This we listen. We will never
talk after
ever give Paige any alcohol after this episode.
I'm so down for pee.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Want to piss in my mouth tonight?
No.
Whoa!
Alright.
Unfortunately, I have to hang out with R. Kelly.
And Paige, apparently.
And me,
apparently,
People.
Wait, am I unfortunately?
you're unfortunately. God damn it.
What did you say?
Unfortunately,
You like to piss on little girls
I like
also.
to piss on people too. Me and R. Kelly are going to jail.
Okay. Unfortunately,
With Paige.
Hey, wait. Why would I go to jail? I'm getting pissed on. It's not like I'm peeing on anyone.
Yeah.
unfortunately,
I think you got your second strike, bro. You,
Right?
No, it hasn't been that long.
You've
right?
been saying unfortunately for the
Alright,
last like
alright,
20
I'll give you
seconds.
10 seconds. 10 Mississippi.
Unfortunately, he smells like piss.
Fuck. All right.
Fortunately,
No, I'm unfortunately this
Oh,
time.
okay.
Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be looked at as the best person in like the eyes of anybody else for even hanging out with them. Fortunately, Kenny.
fortunately, I get live concerts by R. Kelly. When I walk up in the club,
You're
I'm
unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have nothing for this one.
God damn.
Drake.
All right, Kai.
Fortunately, I get to piss on R. Kelly.
Yeah,
work that
that'll
way?
show him.
All right. Well, we ended this first time to play fortunately, unfortunately, with Chad having 2 strikes, Kenny having 1, Kai only having 1, me having 1, and Paige having
Basically,
1.
have 1.5.
So, kind of, pretty much.
was basically out.
On to our next segment, which will be our not safe for work. What's up?
I'm just telling Chad how much he sucks.
Yeah, you
Apparently
suck,
I
bro.
suck, guys.
You suck, bro.
Okay.
All right, it's time for a not safe for work question of the week, and it's another would you rather. Chadathan, would you rather eat 2 packages of raw hot dogs, or go to a significant other's Thanksgiving, excuse yourself from the table to go use the bathroom, and you clog the toilet?
Clog the toilet because I can fix it.
All right.
No, I mean like to the point where you can't. This is no fixing. You come back to that table knowing that you clogged that toilet, and the next person that
I'm
goes to the
clogging
bathroom.
the toilet, bro. I'm
Can I
owning it.
intervene? What?
I'm owning it. I'm gonna walk back out there
You guys ever eat
and
raw
just not
hot
say
dog?
anything. And see who first finds out, and play not the victim.
You have to look him in the eye across the table. Don't you fucking say nothing. Don't say shit. Kenny,
Whoever finds out finds out.
Kenny.
Blame it on them.
would you rather eat 2 packages of raw hot dogs, or go to a significant other's Thanksgiving and excuse yourself from the table just to go clog the toilet?
How fast do I have to eat the hot dogs?
It has to be done. I'm gonna say within an hour.
I'm eating the hot dogs.
Same.
Fuck.
You guys ever eat a raw hot dog?
First
So
of all-
fucking
After
hot
like
dog.
3 of them, they're like trash.
Oh, don't get
First
me
of
wrong. The
all-
better option was definitely the hot dogs. I just wanted to do the other
When I
one.
was a kid, dude,
First of all,
I didn't know how to make a hot dog, dude. I just eat a fucking hot dog.
But 2
That's weird.
You eating 24 of them hoes?
Yeah, but if I have to eat it, it's not that bad.
there ain't 12.
Dude,
no
you're at
fucking
you're at your
hot dogs.
girlfriend's house. You clog the toilet, bro. You
It's
gotta be
20,
the guy
bro.
that's like, I shit in your toilet, bro. And that shit was. I'm talking Dragon Ball Z, bro. Like,
But it's in front of like
You
the
used
entire
one of my
family.
poo names.
yeah, so hot dog. Hot dog's way
Alright,
better.
alright.
Hot dog's way better.
Paige, would you rather eat 2 packages of raw hot dogs or go to a significant other's house for Thanksgiving, excuse yourself from the dinner table, just to go clog the toilet?
Hey, listen. I gotta be honest with you. His toilet already clogs from half the people's shits in the house, so I could blame it on anyone. So
No, but you are like nobody else left the table. They know you went to the bathroom, and the next
I don't
person
know
that
how long ago the other people didn't shit in this house.
Everybody's
You
at the
never
table,
know.
though.
You never know in this house.
So take this in consideration. Like
Alright.
if Chad gets up from this podcast right now and goes take a shit right now, and I'm the next person that goes takes a shit, I'm gonna know that he took the shit.
I'm
just
still
gonna-
owning
I'm
it.
just gonna deny it.
God.
I don't know what you're talking
I don't know. It
Yeah, I'm
must
just
have-
gonna say yeah. Sorry.
about.
Who's gonna help me
It's not
unclog
like
it?
You've never clogged a toilet.
Yeah, but who goes and unclog it? Are you gonna go back up there and try to get that work in, or are you gonna leave it to them to do it?
I mean,
I'm leaving
That's their
it
if they
alone.
find out, I mean,
That's their job. Whoever finds out is the one.
if
who
I did
unplugs
it, yeah, I'm gonna try. But if I literally can't do it, then I'm gonna have to go downstairs
God damn.
and tell them or
I'll
whatever.
just jump off
The thing is,
fucking
people are gonna
window.
hear you up in that bitch like.
20 minutes later, they're like, "Yo, you coming back?" They're like, busy." Yeah, I'm coming.
Just hold on, guys.
Have you seen Dumb and Dumber when they do that? That's the fucking scene I picture.
You've taken off like 3 layers of clothes because it's gotten hot in the bathroom.
You're just naked plunging a toilet.
Walking out, you bastard.
You don't even pull up your pants
Dick
like
hanging
fuck,
out.
fuck.
You haven't even wiped your. Oh wait, no, you would wipe your ass.
The whole fucking room's just green, yellow, smell.
Yo, dude, you come
Green
out.
yellow
You come out of the bathroom. You come downstairs back to dinner. You got dots like little
Oh,
dots.
like little splash dots.
I would never come back to that house. I have to break up with you.
Yo,
Just reasons.
Just because, sorry.
You know what? Why don't you take a look upstairs?
And while you're
think you'll
doing
get
that,
the
you just
idea.
slip out of the house real
Yeah.
fast.
little dark drops and a couple like little brown stains.
Oh
Not even,
my
dark
God.
drops, like that fucking watered down shit.
Oh
It's
my
just like-
god.
Ew.
Kylie Walker. Walker Kylie. Would you rather eat 2 packs of raw hot dogs, or would you find out that you shit the toilet up on Thanksgiving at your significant
First
other's
of all,
dinner?
hot dogs are not raw.
Not like okay in the package, fresh
The
out of the
meat-
package.
It's usually
The meat
cooked.
that's in a hot dog is already cooked, so there's no real danger.
Miss
That-
Technical over here.
That inner.
I'm gonna just eat the raw hot
I'm talking about
dogs.
more for the taste. The taste is like
Is it-
horrible to
is
eat.
it
It's
really
not
different?
horrible.
I don't think-
It's not
You guys got
horrible.
hot dogs?
Cold
Can we
hot
sample
dogs.
some?
I mean, are
hot
we
dogs?
talking like beef hot dogs or like what are the real like cheap brand of hot dogs?
It doesn't matter. Like it's just the fact that they're like
Fucking
cold, they're wet,
rubbery.
and they're fresh out of the refrigerator. Out
I
of the pack.
will
Smell bad.
literally eat as many hot dogs as I have to.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
All right.
I watched this video one time. It's called this YouTube
I
channel
was
is
just
called
thinking about that.
it's called what
They're British.
not GFS
That's a
Oh,
bleep.
fucking
You might just want to give me this file.
what is
after
what is
after
the
tonight.
the guy who's like, oh, it fucking hurt my leg, bro. That guy, TGF.
Oh, fucking breaking that's it, man. Yeah,
It's called
TGF.
TGF, and this dude ate 3 jars of It's like 30 hot dogs
Yeah.
whole.
Oh,
He just
hell
stuffed it down his
no.
throat and had 30 hot dogs in his
Oh,
stomach.
30 whole
back out
hot.
hole.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
he like takes the
hell
hot dog
no.
like this, then swallows it.
It has to
And
feel weird
vomits
going
it
down
out
your like.
back
Yeah.
hole, like projectile vomit.
Yeah, like with puke and a whole hot dog.
It flew across the room. That's how bad it was.
What the fuck?
All right,
Why?
I'll answer this question for
I have so
myself.
many
The views.
I would probably
Yes.
just clog the toilet just because.
See, someone else agrees with me.
Only reason why I would do that is because I thought it would be funny as
That's
hell.
what I'm saying.
Like,
Just
come
do
back
it for the
downstairs,
experience.
look at the person. The next person comes out of the bathroom and they're sweating, like because they just clogged it.
Even though you're the one in the situation. It's
Be one of those
What
bowing.
if they come back though and they're like, yeah, someone clogged the toilet, and then everybody looks at you because they know.
I would be
you're
like,
the
you
last
have to
one.
own it.
Y'all should get a stronger toilet.
Yeah, dude, you gotta own it.
I'm gonna get really dark with Would You Rather.
Oh, boy.
What?
Alright, you ready?
I thought Zay had questions.
No, I'm gonna
Wow.
ask.
Make it
you.
quick though, because we gotta wrap this segment up and get into our real stuff.
Would you rather slice your eye in half with a razor blade or swallow 10 needles?
So wait, what?
Wait, what?
Cut your eye with a razor blade or swallow 10 needles?
Yeah, cut your eye with a razor blade in half or swallow 10 needles.
I'm cutting my eye because if you swallow needles, you can fuck up your throat, and if you can't breathe, you're dead.
But
I
then
don't
you don't
know.
have an eye though.
I'd rather be alive without an eye
I feel like
than
your-
have a chance at dying.
I feel like your eye can just like heal itself back up.
Definitely
after a
can't
while,
do
like-
that.
I'm
But
talking about like if you cut it in a certain spot, I guess. I mean,
we're talking. Are we talking
We're
full
talking,
on?
like,
Your eye's gonna be
people.
useless for
We're
the rest of
talking
your
about
life.
people.
Yeah, I got another one. Like I don't get like another esophagus.
Yeah, I'm
I'd
gonna
rather
have to
do
go
the eye
with the eye.
slit.
Swallow needles.
I'd look dope in an eye patch.
Can I?
Same.
I'm not a hat guy though. I can't pull off an eye patch.
Probably hurt like hell. But
Would you rather swallow 10 needles?
I'm afraid of needles though. That's the fuck. Bro.
Yeah, that's
I
the-
might
Well, it
swallow.
looks like
Dude,
you
I
don't have
need
an
my
eye.
eyes, bro.
probably get like hepatitis C and shit from the needles.
Oh, we're talking using needles and shit now.
Ew.
I'm going with the eye, bro.
Yeah,
Or, you
eye
know,
every time.
gonorrhea needles.
If you said a rusty blade or something like that to the eye, that would have changed everything. But still, I'd probably just I have
You got-
another
you got,
eye.
You
so-
got your tetanus shot. You good?
Yeah. All right.
I don't know, bro. My eyes are just my eyes. I don't like
yeah.
fucking up my eyes.
Yeah. Where'd Kylie go?
I have no clue. But I guess we'll just keep it rolling until she gets back. Real quick, shout out to our dude. We had somebody this week who made a entire like picture poster for us and gave us a nice shout out
That
on
dude's awesome.
Instagram. I'm gonna give him his give you guys his Instagram name here shortly as soon as I find it in my notes. Sorry if I messed your last name up, but I'm assuming that it's Seth Kapan, whatever.
I don't know if you want to say his last name, do you?
No, it's on his Instagram.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
give
Well,
it.
I guess it
Instagram
doesn't
name
matter then.
anyways. His Instagram name is SCAPANNN. 3 N's on that. Go give him a follow. He definitely gave us a great shout out this week, and we definitely appreciate that. Welcome back, Kylie.
Hello.
How was your trip?
I have
I'm gonna go
another
check
beer.
the bathroom.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just clogged the toilet.
Kylie just clogged the toilet. All right, so I guess we'll just roll into our actual topics for the episode, even though we're pretty close to the end here. Kylie, you had some information on why we should all be vegetarians. Go for it.
All right, guys. So I'm not a vegetarian, but I can tell you why we should all be vegetarians.
And why so?
So, Hang on, let me bring up my research.
So yeah, just to give you guys a little kind of like picture to look at, the world is in a position, I guess, where doing a lot more things that don't involve cows and slaughtering animals does a lot more for the environment than we all actually know.
So, sorry, hang on.
Jesus, guy.
I'm glad you did your research.
The time that
I did,
anybody
I
needs the
did,
internet
I
to
did.
work, it doesn't. It's always like that.
Livestock and their byproducts account for 51% of annual worldwide greenhouse gas emissions, which is pretty crazy.
Is that
right?
more than cars? Or is it? It's up there with cars, probably.
What's the percent?
51% of annual greenhouse gas emissions.
Isn't that why Trump wants to kill all the cows or something?
I'm almost pretty sure it's more than like any other.
What president wants to go on a cow killing spree,
Dude,
bro?
I
Like-
watched a Snapchat thing, bro, and it was like, this is why Trump wants to kill all the bovine.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
What else you got, Kai? Jesus Christ.
Isn't that more of a reason to eat meat though?
What do you
You
mean?
kill more cows, or you just don't want us to have so
Cows will
many
never go
cows?
out of rotation.
Never.
They're always in the starting lineup, bro.
We need dairy.
Well, it's not the fact that cows like produce greenhouse gas, but it's like the
It's like they're
like
They fart a lot.
process of killing them, like slaughtering them
Butchering a cow.
in the way that we do is what produces the most greenhouse gas emissions. Like obviously they're like
You gotta
Oh, really?
They're shit,
They're in a
but-
fucking factory now. They're not like how we used to kill them, where
Yeah,
we just
but-
fucking go out in the fucking yard and just boom, fucking kill them.
One of the things
You're
that she,
producing too many cows in one room.
yeah, one of the things she told me about the stuff that she found is that like it could be something simple as like the place that you dump all their like shit
Remains.
and stuff like that, and then that's just marinating in the ground and releasing all kinds of gases in the air and stuff like that. Like it's a little
What,
shit like that.
decomposing kind of shit.
I mean, yeah, to an extent. And then like the what pieces of the, but don't they use majority of the cow? But like the pieces they don't use, they
yeah,
chop it up and then like just pretty much throw it into like wastelands and stuff like
yeah.
that. Yeah, there's more to it than what we think it is. But go ahead, Kai.
Secondly, it would help to preserve habitats and species. Eating animals is the largest contributing factor in habitat loss and extinction. Producing meat requires a lot of land.
Which means trees have to get cut down and shit.
It is estimated that 1 pound of beef is equivalent to 200 square feet of destroyed rainforest.
What the hell?
So that's sad.
Isn't that the same way with plants?
How do you
though?
how do you make that connection?
So you have to
I mean, I don't know how they
whenever
did
you
this diet.
like say Kylie wants to start up a beef production
Well,
company.
yeah,
or
I
something
get
like
that you need land, but how is 1 pound of beef equal to some trees?
because
So-
you go ahead.
You take a cow, you take how much land it needs to roam on to eat grass and whatnot,
All right, I see what you're saying.
and then you take that cow and you divide it into pounds. You get 1 pound of beef, and then make
Here's
that
my
your-
thing. Would you want to make less land so they're more lethargic so you can just fucking kill them off faster?
What are you saying?
What?
See, if you do that, then the beef, the quality of the beef doesn't come out as good. You'll have nothing but fatty beef and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
True,
You
but then,
get-
like, half the hormones in their body when you kill them, like the way they kill them, isn't good because they're like not being treated right.
Yeah, but then if you put them in a confined spot that doesn't maximize the quality that you can get out of them, then
True.
you're pretty much selling beef that's useless to them.
But if I wanted to make a farm for like vegans, though,
It's
fucking-
estimated that eating meat requires 3 times more land than is needed for a
Really?
vegan diet.
Oh shit. Okay.
That just so happened to be there.
But if everybody stopped eating meat though,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't know, wouldn't we just mass produce like veggies and shit or whatever? I don't know.
Do you know how many like vegetables are like wasted, like from like just being spoiled? Like, it's just I mean, I don't know offhand, but
It's a lot.
Sometimes crops die too, just
Yeah.
unexpectedly, and you don't get that.
Well, the good thing though is that you can like take that and flip it and turn it right back around and
Yeah.
grow it again instead of like taking that being like a lost product for like beef or something like that, and then killing a whole cow and then
Also, it
having to
takes.
get it rebirthed and shit like
I was
that.
gonna say it takes a lot less time for like a cow to like grow into an adult cow than it does to just like plant some vegetables.
Right.
and
Don't
have
you
them
like
grow.
need manure to grow crops?
I don't think you need.
Depends on how you grow it, I guess. I'm not like trying to be over here plant fucking analysts and
think
shit
you
like
just
that,
need-
but
But there's also like artificial fertilizer and stuff.
Yeah, soil and fertilizer and
Which is
whatnot.
still like still good for the environment and stuff.
all right. Well,
I'm not done.
go ahead, Kai.
It would also help conserve water because it takes a lot of water to make, well, to produce like beef. If you didn't know, just like the production plants and whatnot.
So then they got to run it from like the rivers and lakes and shit and clean it up and use it for that, and then it probably gets wasted at some point and it doesn't get put back into the water source that it came from.
Yeah, and also like we only have so much water. Like people think that it's like an unlimited resource, and it's not. Like only 2.5% of all water on our planet is fresh water, and only 30% of that is available to us and not frozen as ice.
I think people know that we don't have a whole lot of water, but
They
nobody
just choose not
honestly
to do
fucking
it.
cares. Nobody cares.
They'd rather put money into a church
Yeah.
than
Wait,
burn down.
That's
Don't
true.
get me started about Notre Dame, bro.
Bro, listen.
That's all I hear.
Wait, real quick.
Go ahead.
A beef burger has a water footprint of 2,350 liters.
Really? Shit.
How many liters a day do I need?
Just one burger.
How many liters a day does a human need?
One burger.
I'm serious.
You just need one burger.
No, one burger takes 2,350 liters of
So
water
what
to
the
make.
fuck is a whole cow, bro?
Right?
They say you should drink like somewhere around almost a gallon of water a day.
How many
That's
liters?
for
How
a
many?
human.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, just equate that, like, take that number for one human. And, like, imagine if you take every human on Earth needing 1 gallon, and they actually stuck to that 1 gallon per day, and then having that divided towards animals and stuff like that that need to
Yeah.
be turned into beef.
Yeah.
Like, that's taking away a lot of. First of all, we're using a lot of fucking water as it is, and then on top of that, every sandwich you said needing 1 liter,
One burger.
one burger needing a liter of water. Like
Needs
that's
2,350 liters.
How
Cows
much is
have
1
two
liter?
stomachs.
think
1
about
liter?
a pop,
Yeah,
half
like
of a
7.
2 liter.
Huh?
They have like 7 stomachs.
2 liter
Damn.
soda?
They have like
Yeah,
7.
for every sandwich. Like, just imagine one burger you get from like Burger King or something
Zay,
like that.
2,350 liters for one burger.
Oh,
Yeah, so
well,
like
that's a lot more than I
1,000
just
2
said.
liters. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
1,000 2 liters.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
For one burger.
Yeah, it's a
and
lot
that
of
just
money.
goes into like, okay, my cow is thirsty, and then like all the way up to the point in the production plant.
That's pretty
It's
crazy.
fucked up how they even produce chickens and shit. They keep them in like this confined room with hundreds. What?
Yeah.
It's not close enough. Oh, my bad. It's just not. It's like fucked up. They keep them in the dark where they're
Yeah.
like lethargic and they can't do anything. The fucking farm life is a fucked up life.
Shit is sad.
What are they using the water for other than to have
You
them
gotta
drink?
clean-
Other than drinking
you
it,
gotta
you
clean the
probably
beef.
have like machines that you have to run water through.
You gotta clean it. I would imagine that you'd have to, some of the things that they eat, you have to keep clean and stuff like that. Equipment and stuff like that or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
Um,
Googling.
I don't know, just the entire process of when the thing comes out of the cow that it came from and to the point where you're getting ready to chop it up. I'm pretty sure there's like numerous amount of times that you have to use water or whatever. But while Kylie looks that up, I'm gonna go ahead and ask this, not ask this question, but I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next topic.
To produce 1 pound of beef is 1,799 gallons of water. 1 pound of pork takes 576 gallons of water. Corn is 108 gallons.
Corn.
Yeah.
That's what they eat though.
Let's see. Indicate the large volumes of water used for their production.
I don't think that's what they eat. I
I
think
can
that's just
definitely agree
It's
that
just like producing corn.
being
Yeah.
a vegan
No, that's what they
is
eat.
probably
Oh, I'm
helping
sure they eat that.
the world.
Have you
Oh, for sure.
But that's not
they're
me.
not cleaning it though, like to produce corn.
that just meant to just produce it. Yeah.
Have you seen that video? I don't know, my teacher showed me it when I was in consumer science. Basically, instead of feeding what the animal should be eating. As humans, we're not even supposed to eat corn.
Right,
It's bad
'cause
for us.
you can't digest it.
Yeah.
So what they do is they feed fish, chickens, cows, pigs, all corn based. That's not good for it. Like,
Yeah, it's corn
they're-
based though. It's not like they're just eating corn kernels though.
Yeah, that's true, but like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like it's even in diapers. Everything is made with fucking corn.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
All right, let's try to move on to the next topic here. The other one we have here tonight is the cutoff ages for old people when they're supposed to get their license, and this is
my god.
one of the
That's
things
what
that
I'm
irritates the shit out of me because I just almost got hit by an old person twice this past week, and I've always said that like there should be like when old people get to about 70 years old, they should take a fucking test
Yes.
every 2 years. It just let people know that like they're able to
thought they do.
still like no, you literally go do a fucking driver's test just like any other person when you get old in age or whatever. But you literally don't have to do anything. They can still drive as long as they can breathe, pretty much, as long as they can walk to a car. And yeah, it's annoying as fuck because like I hate going like 15 miles per hour in a 35. It is absolutely trash. So have you ever been in a situation where you're just like, bro, like, what the hell? Like,
Dude, how about old?
I live with my
Thousands.
grandparents. So
I bet car
I
rides
have
pretty slow for you guys.
dude, and scary. Scary. Because she's going slow as shit already. And then is like not even in the lane, bro. Like swerving. And it's like I'll be like, Grandma, like, you're in the middle of the road.
Wake the fuck up.
You're in the middle. Wake up. You're in the middle of the road. And she's like, no, I'm not. We're over the dotted lines.
I have proof.
It's in the middle of the car, Grandma.
It's right in front of you.
What? And then I'll always have to be like, yeah, it's 35 in this. Oh, my bad. Yeah, Grandma, we're on the highway. Oh, my bad. Like
I thought that was a red light. No, it's like a red car.
you don't notice everybody zooming past us and stuff. And like when I'm driving, she's like, you're going too fast. I'm going 5 over the limit right now.
I hate that.
Like,
Guy, have you ever
Mom
been?
be like that?
You ever been in that situation?
I don't know. My mom can be like, my mom speeds like a motherfucker. Like, she can literally go 20 over the speed limit. But as soon as she's in the car with me, she's like, they're stopping. Like, the light's red. I'm like, okay, I see it. Like, I'm braking. Like,
That's
she's
funny.
not even old.
It's funny because like my mom is literally the same way. Like she's the biggest backseat driver like ever.
oh, wow.
I hate backseat drivers, dude, because like you could do the littlest thing. Like you could be, perfect example. We'll be sitting in a red light, and the moment it turns green, light's green. Like, damn, can I like blink and like notice it? Like, gee, were you staring at it like profusely for a second there, waiting for it to turn green? Like, I don't know. It's just kind of annoying sometimes.
My mom one time, she was driving to work, and this guy, I think he was in Stowe. She's sitting there, and like the light's green. She's sitting there for like fucking 5 minutes, and he still isn't going. She realizes like his brake lights weren't on, so she got out of her car, put her hazard lights on, went to the car. Dude turned off his car and took a nap. He thought he was in a
Dude.
parking lot.
I have a funny story about that.
Like,
I-
how do you not? You should not be driving if you're doing
Right.
that.
Was he an old guy?
Literally the
Yeah.
same thing happened to me. Not like
Really?
recently, but like a little while ago. I was leaving my house to go to work, and I pulled up behind somebody. They just weren't moving. It was at a stop sign. I thought, and I literally I pulled around just to see. All I see is, and I'm just like,
That guy
how are
could've
you
been dead,
sleeping
bro.
at a stop sign, dude?
Well, that's what my mom thought. She thought he died or something. So she
Yeah.
had to knock on his door. He still wouldn't wake up. So she had to call the police. And he was like, he woke up as soon as the police came. And she was like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I was just really tired, so I decided to stop my car and take a nap." She's like, "You realize you're at a stoplight, right?" He goes, "I am." "Yes."
Yeah, dude.
"Where did you think you're at?" He's like, "I thought I was at Giant Eagle's parking lot." I'm like, "Oh my god, bro. No, those are the type of people that shouldn't be driving."
Yeah.
I've been in a situation one time before where I was like DJing, and it was like, all right, so my favorite place to stop after any time I go out and drink, anytime I go out and party, is Taco freaking Bell.
Mine's Steak and Shake.
Really?
What's yours, Kenny?
Either or.
Okay.
Steak and Shake.
Paige?
Steak and Shake's open whenever.
Alright, it depends. because it depends on the Taco Bell. If it's the one on Howe, they're shitty. State Road's okay, but Graham's pretty good. But
Okay.
whatever's closest. But typically it's Taco Bell probably. But if I had to, I'd go to McDonald's for a burger.
All right.
Kylie, what about you? What's your favorite
He's
place
like,
to stop when you're drunk to eat?
I don't know. I mean, I guess it'd have to be Taco Bell.
Actually, I'm
Always
gonna
just
change
go to
mine.
fucking Taco Bell.
I'm really gonna change mine. Mine's Waffle House.
What about
Wow.
Subway?
Oh, dude, now I have to change mine.
What about Subway?
Subway's except for the one downtown.
I feel like
I don't
I
really like
never
Subway as
crave.
much anymore.
Dude, I thought about going to Subway today,
We went-
and I was literally, it was here, and I was like, and then but Panda Express was here.
Don't
Yeah,
even
Express
bring
everything.
it up. Don't fucking bring it
Are you
up.
sure? Can I not?
Go ahead, bring it up.
Speaking of Subway, after Paige got in a car accident today, she picked me up.
She's
from
an old person, by the way.
So the reason
Yes,
she,
I
the
am.
reason she got in a car accident is kind of my fault, but it's like not really my fault. I didn't like the place I go get my haircut is cash only,
Okay.
so we were
Sounds like a
running,
lone place.
we were running kind of late to. I was running kind of late to the appointment, so she said, I'll just drop you off and I'll go get cash from your bank for you." And in the midst of that, she got in a car accident. But she picked me up and we're like, "We're hungry. Like, what do you want to do? What do you want to eat?" "Subway." "Cool." We get out of the car at Subway. Halfway walking up to the building, she goes, "No." She locked her keys in the car.
No,
She
listen.
locked
Now
her
this is the
keys in
second
the
time
car.
this week that I did that.
Fam, you are literally an
Jesus.
old person.
Right,
I don't
Paige
know
needs
what's
to go
wrong
take
with
her
me
driver's
this
test.
week. My
You need to be
brain-
tested again. Like,
Listen, the cop
For your
was
license.
Nice enough.
Couldn't
He pulled
agree
up,
more.
He goes, "How you doing?" I said, "I'm having a bad week." I'm thinking he's gonna pull up my license plate and be like, "Ah, bitch, are you on drugs? Are you drunk? Why'd you lock in the car? I just see you got a car accident over here." I'm like, please don't bring it up. I was also hoping it wasn't the same cop. I
It'd
was
be
like,
funny if it was the same.
I was like,
round.
I looked at him. I said, I hope to God it's not the same cop.
I don't think that would be in the system that quick, anyways. Though.
No, I would.
Yeah, I definitely would.
yeah, reported like that.
Mm-hmm.
That-
He
that's
reports
they
it
report it in the
as
break.
you're doing it.
Damn. They don't even give you time to like go get in another car accident before. Jesus Christ.
All right. What was your topic, Zay?
The old people.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, long story short, old people should be tested.
Yeah, I'm tired of old people. Die already.
Oh my
I'm just
gosh.
kidding.
You said what I said was worse earlier.
I live with
you said
my
Listen,
How
You
how
said
would you
way
solve the
worse.
problem?
How would I solve the problem?
You said,
by the way,
like, the
let
tests,
me
right?
just say this real quick. I did not mean what I just said. I have old people in my life that I love dearly. Old people that do not need to die, that need to stay in my life forever. I love you guys, and that was no offense against any of you guys that are driving.
Already.
And
He's trying to make amends
Love
right
you.
now. He's trying to make amends.
anybody with some money and some good credit, give me some money. So what I would do is,
Wait, what?
Oh, wait.
what I would do is shout out to old people with good credit.
I'm done with you.
What I would do is, so every 2 years or so, I would have them come in to the DMV.
2 years.
Yes, this needs to be updated
When does that
quickly.
start? I mean, is it every 2 years?
All right,
I
so
have
the
to
next
go
time they get their license renewed, every 2 years after that, they need to go in there and get a hearing test, a fucking
age?
sight test, all this should be for free because
For-
they're
like, wait, me too?
no old people,
Wait, like at what age?
like
70.
age 70.
that is old.
Yeah, that's why it's
no,
needed.
I mean like why age? So like we should do like age 60.
I think age 60.
Age 6. Okay, cool. Well,
Age
that's just,
70.
I don't know. My
grandparents are
my
64.
grandma is 60 and she's chilling.
my
dude.
dad's
Most
7.
people like die at like 65. I'm pretty sure like average age of death
I
is
thought
like
the
How
av-
they
I
take
thought
care
Yeah,
the
but that's
average
usually
age-
like from like natural causes or some like bad health or something like that. I'm talking about people
I'm
who are like
pretty
literally
I'm
sure-
just
sitting
saying,
there.
who
I'm pretty
lives to
sure
70 if
the
the average
average-
age of
What
death
do you
is
mean? There's a
65?
person lived to 101.
The average lifespan is like what 80.
Yeah. I'm talking about
So-
people who are literally, you look over, you're driving on the road, you're looking over, and they're like, first of all, like an old lady that can't even see over her steering wheel.
And
She
they're
looks
like-
like she's
they're like this.
fragile. Yes, like she's shaking almost. Like, I'm not talking about like people who are just old in general. I'm talking about people who like are getting to a point where their body's starting to like kind of break down
Kind of
almost.
offending me right now.
Why? Are you 70?
Because I drive really close to the wheel.
Nah, it's not even about driving close to the wheel. I'm talking about like, you know how like the old person looks like, you know, you look over and you,
taking their glass and like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the average life expectancy is 71.5. My bad.
Interesting.
But
So
still,
maybe
I
a
feel like
little
you
bit-
should start at 60.
Okay, 65. You want me in the middle?
65.
Fine.
If the
65.
average lifespan is 71, he's probably 60 then.
Cool.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right, that's not the point. What I would do is
True.
Thank
That's
you.
true.
what I would do is every 2 years, once they get to that point of whenever we need to start this, 60, 65, 70, whatever the case may be, make them do an eye test, an ear test, a sight test,
An ear test.
a test that makes sure that all their like motors are still there, like
Yeah,
eye
your
hand coordination,
hand-eye
shit like that.
coordination,
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah.
They
motor
should just go through
skills.
the whole test again with like the.
Yeah, I mean,
But it'd be free of charge. Like I want to charge them for. Obviously, the city would probably find a way to charge them, but just that, in my opinion, should be free of charge, whatever. Just so I know, and everybody else on the road knows, this person is like coherent to like being able to drive a
Yeah.
vehicle. Because there are situations where I'm like, you got people drifting into the lanes. They're not like when they turn, they're like half-assing their turn, so either almost hitting the curb or hitting you.
I think all the tests are unnecessary. You should definitely just have them like an advanced driving test. Like,
Yeah.
you know how you drive, like your first driving test, it's pretty simple. You just drive around the block.
Yeah.
Maybe a more advanced one just to see if they can really drive
Well,
or
they should
not.
do like a maneuverability, not so much of like how we did our first test.
Ours
but,
is pretty
like,
simple.
Like
Maneuverability
weaving
is pretty
in and
simple.
Out or
It should be just like simple left turn, right turn, speed up, slow down, like
I
simple
failed
shit.
my first driving test, but I passed the maneuverability. That's the weird part.
You failed your first try.
Because I wasn't fully stopping at stop
He was
signs.
probably high.
I didn't smoke at the time. I was a non-smoker at the time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
old
I was
Chad.
mostly nervous for the maneuverability.
I think that's everybody's nervous
was good
part.
as
Yeah,
fuck.
I practiced
I was
maneuverability a lot more than I did regular driving.
Yeah.
I taught my friend how
aced
to
it.
do it.
Same.
Aced it.
I not a single thing wrong, not a single thing on the written part, on the driven part, complete.
Wait,
Perfect
you had
scores.
a written part?
Yeah, you have to take a written test to get your license.
Oh, you're talking about that
Do you?
40 question, and you
never-
have. I know what you're
You
talking.
mean your temps test?
Yeah. I mean, like
Oh.
when you go to driving school, do you do a written part?
Oh, I didn't go to
yeah,
driving
I went to
school.
driving
I,
school.
thought
didn't-
You were,
I-
like,
yeah.
At the, is it called BMV?
BM.
Oh, so you waited till you were
DM.
like 18?
Is it
Get your
the-
license?
I went to drive team, so I had to do more hours than a normal.
What are they like?
What?
Expedite your process or something?
Well, it was an $800 school.
That's why.
Dude, in
Holy
my eyes,
shit.
I don't see why people don't just. I can understand if you really need to drive while you're in high school, then go for that.
Yeah.
But like if you're gonna,
I think it's
Like,
dumb
I just
how
don't
they
see the
took
point
out
to
the
shell out the
driving
money.
part Out
What?
of school. Why would you do that?
Wait, what?
I just
Wait,
feel like
wait.
High school
schools-
used to have a driving ed.
There's this thing called money in the city, and they don't
Yeah.
want to pay for that shit.
Yeah.
They barely want to pay
But,
for
I
us
mean,
to get
it's-
books and
it's
stuff. So
useful.
I mean, it is, but school also doesn't teach you all the useful things that you need to know in life. So
Yeah, and Cuyahoga Falls,
Why would they teach that?
have like, you know where Miss Haydit's room's at? Did you have Miss
no,
Hayditt?
no, I didn't.
That's like another consumer science teacher. They had a sewing class in the high school before because back then people didn't know how to make clothes.
I know how to sew. I have a
don't.
sewing machine.
I
Hidden
sew
talent.
my
Sewing's
shit
pretty
the
simple.
most shittiest way possible.
I've always had this like weird fucking fear of like getting my finger caught inside the sewer.
Yes.
Reminds me of the Grinch.
I've never
Yeah.
sewed in my
Yes.
It reminds
life.
me of
Same.
Annabelle.
Be interesting to learn.
Like, not even like just.
But yeah, I think driving
Nah.
classes should be like in high school. Like it would make sense to me.
Because
For sure.
It would.
I mean, think about it. Like
Every high school student has to do it anyway if they want to get their
Cuyahoga Falls used to
license.
have it. I think they stopped that program before we.
I
got
think
in.
Falls.
No, they stopped it.
Has something
like
new.
junior year, I'm pretty sure, because you would still see still see
Really?
the school car. Yeah, you'd.
That's just
I think
bullshit.
they didn't make it as accessible. Like you had to
Pay for it.
ask for it specifically, and then it was like some
I think-
fine or
I'm pretty
not
sure
fine,
Falls
fee.
just made it like an out of school thing, but they still had the program. Like you would go after school.
Yeah,
Really?
like they'd
Yeah,
come
and then
to
but
your
you'd
school.
you'd
I
have to
thought-
pay for it. It was still
I mean, I
driving.
thought back then they would just like have it right
Back then
there
it
on-
was.
Back then,
probably
but that's
right
how it
there,
is
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
I
Yeah.
I went to driving school. I think I was already 18, or I was 17 going on 18. I went to driving school just to like learn pretty much. Like I wanted to like know everything, and you did your in cars through them.
Yeah, that's what I
Everything.
did too.
My in car driver was really dope.
Where'd you go, Myers?
Yeah, Myers over on I don't know if you know Graham.
How many hours did
Yeah.
you guys need?
I don't know. That was so long ago. I don't
I have
remember.
no idea.
Yeah, see, like the whole
My
driving
guy
school just
hooked me
seems
up.
like a big hassle for no reason
My
to
guy
me.
was dope. He was like, "Yeah, you know how to drive, dude. Like, we're not gonna do these days. Like, I'm just gonna mark you down like we did them. Like, if anybody
My
asks,
mom
Snitch.
did that for
you
me.
did them."
He's trying to get fired. Now he still works for them.
I'm not gonna. I don't even remember
I
his
would
name.
lie about
some,
my hours.
Some old black dude, and like he taught me maneuverability within like I want to say like 10 tries, and he was like, "Dude, do you want to go take the test? You can use my car." I
That's
was
what's
like,
up.
"Yes, dude. I got my license same day. It was
That's what's
lit,
up.
bro. It was lit.
Easy.
Aced it,
I think the worst part about driving school was the,
people."
the gory. People in my class were like, we had
Oh, the
pizza parties like every
gore,
night.
bro.
What the hell?
Like our
Where'd you
class
go?
was lit. It was in Cuyahoga Falls on Graham Road. It wasn't Myers, but it was the one connected to the B and
Oh, I know what you're
Oh,
talking
okay.
about.
B. Yeah. But we dude, we had to watch those videos where like it showed people getting in car accidents and like
Just
reenacting
tore.
like
Let me
Shit
ask
ruined
you,
my
Just
life.
tore up.
What kind of
yeah.
videos did you see? Because I saw one where they like got ejected out of the
Yeah, they showed all
windshield
that.
so bad that her stomach ripped open.
Bro,
Yeah.
they showed us one video that was like, fuck, this sounds so fucked up. I'm about to say, they showed like a collage of like, you know how like you go on YouTube and it'll be like a collage of vines,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like a collage of like 3-second clips of like different car accidents happening and like people's brains hitting the freaking windshields and like
Jesus.
it was just like crash after crash after crash after crash after crash, and like I've never seen bodies get twisted in the way that they were in such short amount of time, but I was so immature that I laughed the entire fucking video.
Oh my god!
Shit like ruined my expectations of driving. I'm like,
Oh yeah, but
I'm
it
gonna
definitely
get in
makes
an
you a safer
accident.
Oh,
person.
it definitely. After seeing all that, you're
But
like,
they
okay,
show
I don't
that
want
to
that
let
to
you
me.
know
Scare the
that
fuck
your
outta you.
vehicle is not just a vehicle; it's
Yeah, it's a-
also a fucking weapon.
Dude, that is
Fucking use
a
it the
that's a
wrong way.
3,000-pound machine you're moving around at will.
Here's the way I think about it. If you're driving slower than you need to be, and if you're not driving 5 over, I think it's more dangerous than,
No, it is.
than speeding.
He asked me the other day.
For
He
sure.
said, if you're driving 5 miles per hour on state road, could you be pulled over? For
Yeah,
sure.
of course.
That's still being illegal.
For sure.
Just being 40 over the limit.
I think like even if you're going like 20 and a 25, bro, that's still bad. That's still not good. I think if everybody was just driving fast, especially on the highway, because people love to drive in clusters on the highway.
Oh
Have
my
you guys
God.
ever noticed this? Like
For
no
sure.
one is
Yeah.
speeding past anybody. They're just next to each
I
other,
speed
like not
past
letting you
people all the
pass and
time.
shit. But right now, like there's a 2-lane highway going to like how I go to work because they're like doing construction
Yeah.
and shit.
Route 8.
Yeah, and people are
Fuck
just
that shit.
like, they love to drive together, dude.
Nick,
They love
it,
to
like-
just be like bumper to bumper.
yeah,
Like,
yep.
what do you just drive faster? If
There's
we're all
also,
driving
like-
faster, you'd get to where you need to go faster, bro. You wouldn't have to drive on the highway so long.
Right.
I mean, the
There's
speed
also-
limit is there for
And you
a
wouldn't
reason.
have
though.
those people speeding past you, making you dangerous. Like I don't know.
I
don't
didn't
know.
have a normal driving school, so how did your guys' driving school go? Was it like you just watched?
What do you mean you didn't have a normal one?
I'm
She had like
saying-
a race car like driving
Let's just
school.
put it this way. So when I would go in, I would watch and talk about shit for maybe 5 minutes. They have this like big, like they have acres of land with like asphalt.
So basically,
Every-
you got your license in West Virginia.
Oh my god. No, listen. Every student that was in there would get in their car and they have hours that they have driven, have experience with. I was the person with the most hours because I've had my temps for 3 years, where they had maybe 10 minutes, 1 hour. So there's a bunch of these kids in a car. All of our windows are down, and there's like maybe eight fucking coaches out where they're telling you what to do, and you have like 5 people behind you in different rows.
Not in the car with you? You had no one in the
windows
car
down,
with you?
no music loud on. Although I kind of sneaked my music on, but windows down, and they would just teach you. And then it got to the point where they would teach you different miles per hour, how it felt to like maneuver in and out, or to go around a curb, or like what is it? They have like 3 different lights on. Whatever light that turned green, you had to go in that lane. I would do it 25, 35, 45 to 50 miles per hour each different time. And then your parents got in the car with you.
Why the fuck did you go to like NASCAR school? Like,
Because
shit.
well, first of all, I don't think my mom knew they did teach race car drivers, like and shit. which is the crazy part.
Where the hell were you?
This is down on State Road, like far by, like past Bath Road. My mom had a sister who died in a car accident from a drunk driver hitting her with her 2-year-old daughter.
Damn,
my
way to
mom
turn
was
everything
freak-
dark.
Sorry, but my mom was just scared that, she didn't want me to go to a different, like, Myers, because she's afraid that they wouldn't teach me hands-on shit.
I feel it.
So that's why I had 50 hours to do in-car. I lied about my hours.
I did,
Again.
like two
I feel it.
in cars.
I did 0.
I had like I don't know. It's been so long. I don't even remember.
I had 3.
I
just waited
She
until I
was
was
funny. They
18.
called me Danica all the time.
Yeah, she probably had a lead foot. All right, we're gonna wrap this up here. Just a quick announcement. We're gonna have Paige's favorite person, Big Jazz, on next week.
Machine.
Yeah, I already talked to him. I told him we
Is he coming here?
yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
Nice.
we're gonna have him on for our episode 5. I feel like we've had enough episodes now to have somebody else on.
Hells yeah.
And, oh, by the way, real quick about the guy we talked about earlier. What's his name? Where is it at here?
Do you want us all here, or is one of us gonna have to sit out? What's going on?
I'll figure that out. I don't know.
Mike situation.
Share the mic.
Yeah, we'll have to double up on mic or something like that. But
I'm not doing it. Don't
real
look at me
quick,
like
you
that.
guys. Where the hell is it? Our dude Seth, who shouted us out. He has his own art page. I'm not exactly sure about what the name of his art page is here. I slipped I dropped the ball on finding that page, but I'm pretty sure it's on his Instagram site. So if you go to his Instagram page, it's at SCAPANNN on Instagram. You could probably find his art page. He's pretty dope. But like I said, we're gonna have Big Jazz on episode 5, kind of like a celebration episode for us making it this far, so far. And then again, go on to our Instagram and screenshot one of the cover arts from the Spotify or your Apple Podcast app or whatever, and give us a shout out on Instagram and hashtag it East Park Giveaway. So that is the end of our episode 4. My name is Xavier,
My name is Kylie.
My name is Paige.
My name's Kenny.
Chad.
and this has been the East Park Podcast. We'll see you guys next week.